2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on GA.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Kyrie Irving. Jordan is out there with Durant. Then there's Harris. And it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. And Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Nobody near Irving. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Curry can't get it to go. Irving attacking. Three-pointer. Pass to Brown. From deep. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Curry. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And both these teams rely on low post offense doors in a size-on-size matchup. What can make the difference?
Well, smart passing is one of the keys, Kevin. You have to be able to enter the ball into the low post in a way that puts that big in a position to score it. The ball's got to be moving. Can you get it side to side and get the ball inside at the appropriate time?
Now here is Harris. Inside. Embiid, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Embiid with the steal. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Simmons with it. Picked up by Harris. Takes a 3. Knocks it loose.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Here's Simmons. Some solid defense from Brown.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Well, you see, if you're going to foul him, you've got to wrap Kevin Durant up. He's too good at absorbing contact and finding a way to score.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination.
Wow, hammering it in!
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes.
Irving with the ball. It's up a 3. Then Simmons with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Curry can't get it to go. For Brooklyn, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Harris inside. He's covered by Brown. Shoots it up. Embiid, no good. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 1. It's stolen by Harris. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
KD against Harris. Here's Irving. That shot off. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going.
Oh, wow!
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Outside Irving. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Curry's shot is off. Nets trail by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Beyond the arc, drops in the tray. Curry's got 5 now.
Well, like it runs in the family, Seth Curry building a career on his aptitude from distance, and boy, oh boy, can he do some damage.
Here's Irving. Lays it up off the glass.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Outside, Simmons. Out to the right wing. Embiid against Jordan. Shot clock at 6. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. And it's good off the back rim and in. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And with an expanding skill set, Embiid is able to hit shots from all over the court.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example for those who want to follow.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Green. He's out there with Harris. And it's Harden in at the 2 spot. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning. And your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Dinwiddie.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Griffin's checked in for the Nets. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Harris. Howard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Dwight Howard makes his way to the free throw line. You've got to stay down on that shot fake. The defender doesn't, and he makes good use of it.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Nets trail by 8. And stolen by Thibault. Oliver in the post. He's against Green. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Griffin goes in. Green finds Harden. Over Thibault. Harden, no good. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Axie passes to Thibault. They get the rebound. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
Dinwiddie kicks to Harden. That shot missing. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They get it back. Here's Howard. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Green kicks to Dinwiddie. good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Thibault, the pass to Howard. Here's Maxey. Griffin trying to get open. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harden the pass to Luau. Griffin trying to get open. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Passes to Korkmaz. Doesn't go that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Maxey passes to Korkmaz. To the middle. Griffin grabs the board. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a 10-point game. Stolen away. It's tipped. Here's Thibault. Another shot. Howard kicks to Korkmaz. They shoot again. Tolliver the pass to Maxey. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Maxey's got his 2nd basket.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Now here's Harden. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
Well, certainly not.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets under.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see. And this talented 76ers team, they are loaded in their starting 5. Thanks for joining.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. One of the stories here, Dwight Howard getting it done today.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Brown the pass to Irving. The 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Harris misses. Nets trail by 12. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break, and it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Curry, good.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And they double up Jordan. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Outside for Curry. From deep. Tips it, but no good.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half.
That's a great dunk.
Freakish.
He's an athletic freak.
Wow.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, in the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity. Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. He does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for Curry, and George Hill's subbed in for Green. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Joe Harris. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Green, he's checked in for the Nets. And here's Maxey. And it's Dwight Howard with the finish.
Dwight Howard has made a living off of dunks. My goodness.
Irving passes to Claxton. Now, here is Irving. Not a lot of room. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Brooklyn making some changes. Jordan comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Green. Here's Irving. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Brown inside, defended by Thibault. 5 on the clock, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
George Hill's checked in for Maxey. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Mike Scott's checked in for the 76ers. Here's Hill. The kick out to Scott. Now the pass to Thibault. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The 76ers again can't hit it. Nets trail by 14. Here's KD. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. KD's got 4 this quarter.
Well, those jumpers, they might as well be layups for Kevin Durant. That's his comfort zone.
Right side Hill. Scott. Howard kicks to Scott. Here's the 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. From the stripe, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
It's back to Hill. Count that one. And the 76ers lead by 12.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Brown outside. Irving against Hill. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely. Over Hill. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And so it's Philadelphia enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Nets, getting the 4th quarter going. Griffin is out there with Green. Then it's Harden, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Here's Harden. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Curry with a wide open look. Offline with his three.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And now the fast break. Embiid with the ball. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And I've always appreciated the unselfish nature of George Hill. He always has his eyes surveying the floor.
Green dishes to Griffin for three, and the Nets another three.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now Hill pass to Embiid. Outside, Scott. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Scott the pass to Embiid. Count that one. Embiid's got 4 this quarter. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Here's Harden. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Curry outside. Here's Embiid. The kick out to Hill. It's Curry outside. Drills it from outside. And the 76ers lead by 16.
No hesitation from Seth Curry on the catch and shoot. You can see the confidence in his mechanics. That's beautiful.
Harden with it. Pass to Griffin. Looking to end the run. He takes it up and lays it in.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Hill deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Embiid dishes to Curry. That one falls. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I love it whenever Seth Curry decides to go inside. This guy has the potential to be a dangerous scorer from that area.
Harden has a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the 76ers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Joel Embiid.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Here's Irving, and it's blocked by Simmons. Thibault kicks to Simmons. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And the 76ers lead by 16. Here's Irving. Goes back up. No good from Jordan. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Simmons. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Out to Harris. Outside, Simmons. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Outside, Irving. Looking to end his cold spell. And he lays it up and in.
Oh, tenacious attack by Irving. The handle, the speed. Look out.
Simmons missing again. Misses the shot. So it's the 76ers winning this one. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. The starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Green, and it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Now here is Harris. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And look how committed Harris is when he's sprinting to the hoop. Not many defenders are going to want to get in his way when he's that intense.
Here's Holiday. Dishes to Giannis. Lopez left side. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to DiVincenzo. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Inside. Embiid inside. Lopez is there. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Oh, man, he's a polished interior player. I love seeing Embiid establish himself down low and then go to work.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. He kicks it to Lopez. And his first shot of the game, no good. Harris with it. He's picked up by Lopez for the 3. And the 76ers get it back. Outside for Simmons. Harris outside. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Oh, he keeps that mid-range jump shot alive. I love seeing Harris utilize this area of the floor.
Now here's Giannis. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam. And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Now here's Embiid. Over Lopez. Embiid, no good.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Holiday. No good on the three. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Now Harris following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. Embiid. The putback is no good. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. And Holiday with the basket on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Passes to Harris. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Down low. Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
At 7 feet tall, Lopez is hard to deal with, especially when he's this close to the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Chris Middleton. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Korkmaz. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bucks trail by 5. Here is Forbes. Three-pointer. Here's Portis. And he uses the glass on the layup.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. A junkyard dog. He works so hard for the second chance opportunities.
Outside Hill. Pass to Curry. And there's the feed to Howard. No good that time. Great D that time from Portis. Lopez passes to Connaughton. The dish now to Tucker. Left side Portis. And a missed layup. That will count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis, who explained the origin of the underdog label.
I think the underdog story, started.
And Greg playing with a chip on his shoulder has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And a moment now to reset the lineups. Courtesy. Oh, that was something else.
And how sure can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
Bucks trail by 5. Outside Portis. Teague deciding where to go with it. And Portis throws it down. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. That one doesn't go. And Philadelphia the other way now. Outside Curry. The pass to Korkmaz. He feeds it to Howard. Back to Korkmaz. He gets it in there.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Bucks trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Teague, here we go. Outside Portis. To the right side. Here's Tucker. No good on the triple.
Defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Connaughton passes to Tucker. Bucks passing it around. Howard against Portis. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter. Settling for shots. He'd be better off passing them.
Here's Maxey. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bucks trail by 7. And Tucker kicks to Teague. Outside, out of the Kumbo. It's stolen. And now the 76ers on the break. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Bucks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. It's Portis, high post. Working on Tolliver. Portis can't get it to go.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Howard. He's on target from 8 feet out. Howard's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
1:10 left in the second quarter. Outside Teague. Pass to Portis. Tucker with the ball. Tolliver on him. Curry outside. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Bucks trail by 9. To end the drought. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. To the left side wing. Here's Korkmaz. A reverse. And it's Howard laying it in. Howard's got 8.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Portis trying to free himself. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Teague is just so elusive on the court that he'll catch you leaning and force you to pick up a foul.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. And so Teague gets 2 free throws.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Outside, Simmons. with 2 seconds left. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
The versatility of Simmons astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
And so it's Philadelphia. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo is out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over. Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Embiid, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. 7-point differential. Holiday with it. Pass to Giannis. He dishes it to Lopez. Over Harris. That one wide left. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Giannis inside. Guarded by Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Holiday dishes to Lopez. No good. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 9. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And a miss there on the triple. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. And it's denied.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign, if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Releases from 15, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Harris has got 8 points.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off, and the D is struggling to keep up.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Back to Giannis. Ball's knocked loose, but they'll get another chance. They get it back. On the wing, Giannis. Outside Holiday. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. Hill comes in for Tobias Harris. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The 3 from Hill. Hits it from 3-point range. Hill's got the lead up to 14 now for Philadelphia. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Now, here's Tucker. Defense right on him. Changes up. Portis. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Curry outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for the 76ers. Ben Simmons comes in for Hill. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Murray finds Simmons. Here's Korkmaz. Antetokounmpo defending. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Lobbed up there for Lopez. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And 2 free throws. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Bucks trail by 11. We've got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. In the corner, Simmons with it. Pass to Korkmaz. No good that time. And so it's Philadelphia. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been active. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here is Forbes, guarded by Embiid. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Embiid. And the 76ers making a change here. Eibel's checked in. Both free throws good from Forbes. Philadelphia leading by 11. It's Sombad to Kumbo. For 3, Middleton. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Fast break, Philadelphia. Popped up there for Embiid. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
The reach of Embiid, just fantastic. Just throw it up there. I mean, he's committed to finishing the alley-oop.
Outside Holiday. Lopez left side. Here is Forbes, started by Green. Clock at 4. And Holiday, here we go. And Embiid with the block.
Awesome timing on the rejection. Embiid, the big fella. You don't want to bring it in around this guy.
And some changes here for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Outside Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. Over Harris. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hand.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Hill, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Inside, and stolen by DiVincenzo. Now the Bucks moving it up. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Harris kicks to Hill. Harris against Holiday. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the 76ers lead by 13. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Curry's checked in for Hill. The Bucks also with the sub. Bobby Portis is checked in for Brook Lopez. Embiid finds Curry. From downtown. Again, Curry missing. And stolen by Thibault. Back to Embiid. Harris outside. The 76ers with another miss. Bucks trail by 13. Outside Holiday. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. It's Curry outside. No good on the shot. And Milwaukee the other way now. Middleton outside. Three-pointer. The three-pointer is right on target. Middleton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Embiid kicks to Harris. The 76ers again can't hit it. Milwaukee has gone 1-3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. Some changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. And Simmons subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. The Bucks also changing it up. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for P.J. Tucker. Curry dishes to Embiid. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's foul number 2 for him. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Harris outside. Launches it.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the 76ers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Joel Embiid.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Here's Curry with the three. The offensive rebound. From outside the arc. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Simmons against Antetokounmpo. Korkmaz passes to Curry. So the 76ers win it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the great Young, and it's Capella in at the center. And for the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. Passes it to Thybulle. Back to Simmons. High post, Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2 and you're 7'2, I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Ahead, Hunter with it, picked up by Harris. And the dunk by Capella.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Atlanta on D. Simmons passes to Embiid. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Hunter with it, working on Green. Young drives in. Pass to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot by Collins, no good. And the 76ers with possession. Thybulle on the wing. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength
Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Now, here is Young. To the middle, here's Collins. Simmons pulls it in. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. From 7, Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Young, and stolen by Simmons. Here's Thibault. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Young looking it over. Lobbed up there for Collins. Here's Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Now Young. Now here's Bogdanovich. In the corner, Collins with it. 4 on the shot clock. Young fires away from outside. Can't connect from long distance. The 76ers leading by 6. 1:35 left in the first. Knocked away. It's stolen by Capella. This is to Hunter. Kicks it to Young. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. And there's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Curry kicks to Howard. Back to Curry. Now the pass to Korkmaz. Outside Hill. He's looking for Howard and finds him, and it's in there.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Lays it up off the glass.
The thing about Lou Williams, he sort of glides around, then suddenly he hits the turbojets.
It's Curry outside, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we reached the end of the first quarter. 70. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
On the court for Atlanta, on the wings, Huerter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point guard position. Now, here's Curry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Williams looking around. He dishes it to Okongwu. Williams' shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 6. Outside Curry. The 3. Howard trying to free himself up. And Seth Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter. And here's Atlanta. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Williams with a clean look. Atlanta again missing. Williams has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Passes it to Korkmaz. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Herter. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a beautiful break and an excellent defensive play by Kevin Herter to kick it off.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Korkmaz passes to Curry. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Howard trying to free himself up. Another shot, and he sinks the layup. And the 76ers lead by 9.
And really, there's no reason why Howard can't at least be boxed out. When he comes up with these rebounds, it's night-night for the defense.
Now here's Williams, and he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
It seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
And Okongwu slams it in.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the wing right side. Williams dishes to Reddish. Back to Williams. Gallinari up top. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
He'll do this to you all day. Gallinari working off the ball, getting the look he wants.
Pass to Curry. Milton kicks to Howard. It's Hill on the wing. Outside Curry. Let's go. Atlanta with the rebound.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Williams passes to Okongwu. Here's Herter. Defended by Milton. Pass to Reddish. And he makes that one. Reddish has got it back down to single digits for Atlanta.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Milton the pass to Curry. Now here's Milton. He's tightly guarded. Korkmaz kicks to Milton. Pulls from the top of the key. Tips it up. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 6 points in the quarter.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
And the pass to Okongwu. Here's Reddish. And it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Collins, that's a 2-pointer, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Over in the corner, Green. And the 3 off target. And we finished one half of basketball. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the... Thanks for joining.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. It's his first trip to the line.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Embiid against Collins. Back to Harris. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And it's an 11-point Philadelphia lead. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Wide open look, and it goes down 2 points.
He sees the whole floor, and he's making some quick decisions. Trae Young gets what he wants from the mid-range.
Thibault, the pass to Green, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Fast break, the Hawks. Kicks it out to Collins. A three-pointer, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Harris dishes to Simmons. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid against Capella. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trail by 9. Hunter with it. Now Green defending. Young with no one around. Up again. Capella inside. Embiid's there. Clock at 6. Collins passes to Young. Over Simmons. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. Tony Snell's checked in for Atlanta. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's his first foul. Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Harris kicks to Embiid. Back to Harris. The dish to Simmons. Feeds it to Embiid. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Embiid's got 8 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Hawks trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes to Hunter, and stolen by Simmons. Pass to Embiid, back to Simmons. Pass to Harris, over Collins. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Harris has got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia. Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
The pass to Maxey. Young with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Count it, good.
Good awareness from Hunter. Puts himself in a position to finish that play.
And here's Maxey. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, Simmons. He feeds it to Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice look for Danny Green there, taking charge. You love the leadership he's brought everywhere he's gone.
Young way outside. Atlanta gets it back. Hunter dishes to Young. Off target from outside.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And here's Harris from the arc. And the three ball is good. He has 7.
This is what happens when you put in the work. Tobias Harris is now a knockdown shooter from range.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The 76ers leading by 14. On the court for Atlanta. On the wings, Furter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point guard.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Philadelphia's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Maxey. Kept alive. Right side Curry. The 3. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Curry's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Philadelphia. Outside Williams. Passes it to Okongwu. Gallinari left side. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. One-on-one fast break. Okongwu, the pass to Herter. Nice shot from the wing. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Outside Curry. Pass to Maxey. He tries for 3. Howard, the pass to Maxey. Over Williams. Howard kicks to Tolliver. Here's the 3. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 18.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Gallinari on the follow.
Following up on the miss, one thing about Gallinari, cannot question his work ethic.
Maxey passes to Curry. Fires it up. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Okongwu. To the inside. It's stolen by Curry. Taken away by Williams. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist from Gallinari.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Lou Williams. The Hawks trail by 16. To the paint. Gallinari dishes to Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. The shot by Reddish, no good. Philadelphia's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. It's Curry outside. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. It's Williams with the drive. There's the pass to Reddish. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Getting into a groove. I love watching Cam rise and fire away.
Curry on the wing. Fires from deep. Again, Curry missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Herter not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
and looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Here's Korkmaz. Outside Curry. Again, Curry missing. And it's the Hawks ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the 76ers.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Reddish. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Young is subbed in for Williams.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Simmons with it. Shoots from 12. He's off on that one. Harris against Young. They get it again.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
So the 76ers win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
There below is now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Nets, Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Brown, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here is Harris. Curry is inside. He's covered by Irving. The Nets on offense.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
And Brooklyn has possession. After the Sixers pick up 2, Durant wide open. He fires from outside off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Curry passes to Embiid. And Harris wide open. He shoots. His 3-pointers off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Irving finds KD. That shot misses. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And stolen by Harris. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Simmons inside. KD's on him. Back to Simmons. 6 to shoot. And Simmons slams it in.
And guys, it's just beautiful watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. A manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
Now, here is Irving. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Simmons passes to Harris. Harris draws the double. Green against Brown. Here's Simmons. And the layup's good off the glass.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Harris kicks to Embiid. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the three-point line.
And Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 6 points.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Now here's Irving from the arc. Durant, no good.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Curry with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Irving with a clean look. And the Nets miss again. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Embiid inside, guarded by Jordan. Harris dishes to Embiid. It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
The Nets working the ball around now. Irving. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. 5 points in the game.
Listen, this guy is far from just a scorer. Kevin Durant loves to share the basketball.
KD against Simmons. To the left wing. Here's Embiid. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more in. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Korkmaz is out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then there's Howard. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Hill in at point guard. Here's Hill. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I'll tell you, George Hill doesn't get nervous just because he's outsized. I love his aggressiveness in the paint.
Harden surveying the D. Dinwiddie passes to Harden. Off target from three-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
No good from Howard.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Now, here is Hill. Brooklyn making some changes. Blake Griffin comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Luwawu subbed in for Joe Harris. Hill dishes to Howard. The kick out to Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Howard trying to free himself up. And Hill the bucket on the assist by Howard. Hill's got 4 this quarter.
Well, that's strength and savvy from the veteran George Hill. Despite the defense's best ever, he does a great job finishing.
Dinwiddie passes to Harden. And Harden with the stop.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. The pass to Thibault. Down low. Howard's shot is good. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Well, tremendous touch right there. Dwight Howard being aggressive and wanting to dominate inside.
Harden finds Dinwiddie. Bobbed up there for Green. Hands the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you. Dwight Howard has made a living off of dunks. My goodness.
Here's Irving. He has 5. Jordan kicks to Harris. Jordan the pass to Durant. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. KD's got 5.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Pass to Thibault. Milton with it. And there's a minute 45 left here in the second. Back to Howard. Over Jordan. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Irving for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Milton the pass to Howard. Back to Milton. Wide open. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And it's a 12-point 76ers lead. Now Kevin Durant. He kicks it to Harris. Fires the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Harris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Now here's Milton. Defended by Durant. Milton's shot is good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And here is Irving. He has 5. From deep. Rebounded by Howard.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Maxey. No good from outside. Outside Irving. On the wing, Harris. Outside Irving. Misses the 3. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Curry from deep 3-point land. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Phil.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They lead by 11. And over. And that does it for our.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to lose.
It's a solid blueprint. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, Irving is out there with Brown. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Durant in at the 4. Back to Harris. 5 to shoot. There's Embiid. An easy 2 points on the layup. Embiid's got 8.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Irving from long range. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Irving against Simmons. Durant, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Ben Simmons.
I think Kevin Durant prides himself on doing everything at an elite level. And really, think about how he's improved his defense in the prime of his career.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Harris. James Harden, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving.
Well, George Hill understands how to adjust after contact and finish the play. So solid.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Green's checked in. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Tolliver comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz checked in for Danny Green. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Ben Simmons. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
The Nets shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Hill looking it over. Here's Thybulle. And that one is hammered home.
Well, we've seen this over the course of George Hill's career. So savvy, finding the open man.
Harden kicks to Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to Harden. Green left side. Right side, Griffin. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Nets shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And the technical free throw is good.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. Tipped away. Pass to Embiid. Here's Korkmaz. There's the 3. Harden grabs the miss. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Down by 12. No good from Luwawu.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Hill against Harden. Hill passes to Thybulle. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's Green. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Green's got his first basket.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And it's Hill penetrating. 1:04 left to play in the third. Embiid. That shot off, and Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. The Nets working the ball around now. Dinwiddie passes to Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the dude. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. Brown, he's checked in for James Harden.
That's Green.
And it's Kyrie Irving in for Dinwiddie. Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Curry comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And some changes here for the 76ers. Tobias Harris comes in for Anthony Tolliver. And Maxey subbed in for Hill. Irving for 3. And the Nets miss again.
And they continue to control the glass.
Green passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Green dishes to Irving. There's the triple. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The shot by Curry, no good. Got it off in time, and no good that time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers going into the break with a 10-point. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so in the game for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in its small forward. Irving from long range. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Simmons with it. Outside Curry. Count it.
I love it whenever Seth Curry decides to go inside. This guy has the potential to be a dangerous scorer from that area.
Irving against Simmons. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And it's sent back by Irving.
Boy, Kyrie Irving becoming a better and better defender over time. Nice block right there.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And you know, guys, in the first half, he was a lot more focused. Maybe he's feeling the heat of the defense a bit more here in the second.
And the Nets making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. Outside Jordan. Back to Irving. Lets it go with a 3. And Curry pulls it down.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
The 76ers with another miss.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. 76ers ball. And some changes here for the 76ers. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid, and it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. Philadelphia leading by 9. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Simmons passes to Harris. Sweet move. Puts it up from 15. And it's in off the backboard. And it's 8 points for Dwight Howard.
Boy, I'll tell you, in the catch and shoot, Dwight Howard, that's the modern NBA necessity. Make shots.
Harris against Durant. Hits the jumper in space.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Harris inside the line. Offensive rebound. And Howard with the second chance points.
If you had a question as to how Dwight Howard is up there amongst the all-time leaders in offensive rebounds, that's an example why.
Here's Harris. The shot, no good. Good D by Howard. Now here's Simmons. Outside Curry. Fires for three. Tries again, and it's Howard laying it in. And the 76ers lead by 13.
That is a grown man move from Dwight Howard.
Irving finds Durant. Lets it go from deep. That's in for his fifth make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Curry passes to Harris. Takes a three. Curry can't get it to go.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Durant.
Well, Kevin Durant's looking at the defender like, hey, if you're going to give me that, I'm going to take it.
Here's Simmons, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Philadelphia.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Howard.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Simmons passes to Curry. For the three. Brooklyn with the rebound. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That one off the back iron and out.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And here's Simmons for three. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Good on the shot.
Well, Kevin Durant can just hurt you in so many different ways. He's almost unguardable when he's pulling that jump shot.
So the 76ers win it. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position.
That's a great drive from Drew Holiday, using that blazing speed to his advantage.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way, it's something you rely on.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it down to Middleton. Back to Giannis. 5 on the clock. Embiid with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Here's Simmons. And he finished it off with a lay-in.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
Simmons against Giannis. Good on the bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. There's the dish to Giannis. And so just over a minute and a half played. Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Antetokounmpo with a great read there in the screen and roll. He knew exactly when to back off the pick.
Pass to Thibault. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. To the inside. Kick out to Giannis. Back to Portis. On the wing, Holiday. Out to the right wing, Connaughton. Rebound by the 76ers. Simmons inside. Guarded by Holiday. Thibault, the pass to Harris. Feeds it to Embiid. Now, here's Thibault. Tight defense on him. Tries it from 9. Misses off the left iron. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Holiday, the pass to Portis. Back to Holiday. There's 1:54 left to play in the first. Back to Portis. Good D by Embiid.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Harris. No good. That would have tied it.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time. And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Here's Holiday, and the layup is good.
Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close. He's probably scoring.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez comes in for Bobby Portis, and it's Bryn Forbes in for Pat Connaughton. Then for the 76ers, Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid, and George Hill's subbed in for Green. Hill. Here's Simmons. Howard trying to free himself up. And it's Simmons, that time on the assist by Hill.
George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. In the corner, Middleton with it. And that one, good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now, here's Thibault. He's guarded closer. Here's Hill. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, whether George Hill has started, which he's done a lot in his career, or come off the bench, he's a guy that you like in your rotation as a steadying force.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. Lopez outside. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, that reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
Yeah,
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Bucks up. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say.
The most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Seth Curry is out there with Hill. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the small forward. The 76ers haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Now here's Teague. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Here's Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Love how Jeff Teague did not fear that attempt. He was amongst the trees, but it did not affect the shot.
Now, here's Maxey. Teague covering. Passes it to Howard. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Curry's got 5 now.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
And Teague, here we go. Now the pass to Lopez.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
So much talk about Lopez and how much he has changed his game to fit the modern NBA. And I think what's most impressive is not just the ability to shoot the ball, but the ability to be effective while shooting the three ball. Brook Lopez has worked hard to do that.
Curry dishes to Embiid. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Yep, it counts. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Lopez down on the inside, getting that soft touch to go.
Curry kicks to Howard. Back to Curry. The putback. It's good on the putback. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Tucker. There's the lob to the hoop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Man, how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Now, here's Milton. Right side Curry. The shot from 20 feet away. Here's Howard. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
And the D's got to be a bit more physical right there. Allowing Dwight to get that deep, not a good idea, which is why he constantly finds his way to the free throw line.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis is checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Ford. And it's Giannis missing. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Now here is Holiday. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
The 76ers leading by 3. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. To the middle. Out to Harris. Takes the 3. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
That's a shot that Tobias Harris is really working hard on to become more consistent as a threat from the three-point line.
Giannis drives in. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Now just a 4-point Philadelphia lead. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Thibault. Dishes it to Harris. On the wing, Green passes it to Harris. Back to Simmons. Green left side. Simmons the bounce pass. On the wing, Harris. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you're... For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They were in a 7-point hole at one stage.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. And Philadelphia has possession. Following the bucket by the Bucks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. And Curry has it in the corner. It's up a 3. They grab their own miss. Harris. Green left side. Here's Embiid.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the 3-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden. I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that 3-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Korkmaz checked in for the 76ers. Hill comes in for Ben Simmons. Embiid, the pass to Korkmaz. Here's Curry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. At the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Curry passes to Hill. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Lopez grabs the board.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Middleton can't get it to go.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Embiid, no good. Bucks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Holiday looking for an opening. Back to Middleton. For the lead, trying to get open is Lopez. Milwaukee getting another chance here.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
Hill against Holiday. Hill dishes to Embiid. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one is on Holiday.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Drew Holiday. Philadelphia also making some changes. Howard's checked in for Harris. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Korkmaz. And Maxey subbed in for Curry. There's 1:54 left in the third. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him. Clock is at 3. Middleton is doubled. Another miss by Middleton.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And some changes here for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Teague in for Bryn Forbes. And then for Philadelphia, Tolliver comes in for Joel Embiid. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey.
Hard for the defense to deal with the massive size of Howard. That kind of D does not affect a big guy like him in the slightest.
Teague drives in. Here's Lopez. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Milton kicks to Hill. He feeds it to Tolliver. Stolen by Tucker. Inside. Here's DiVincenzo. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Timeout called the 76ers.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Maxey's checked in for Hill. Maxey passes to Milton. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Teague dishes to Lopez. It's good. Lopez has got 6 here in this quarter.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
Now here's Milton. Defense is right there. And here's Maxey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the shot goes down.
Now that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Three quarters of play in a close game here. Milwaukee on top. They're up by 1. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Maxey. Howard is out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz at the 3, the small forward. Middleton looking it over. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Tolliver kicks to Thybulle. The shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. Then for the 76ers, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Tolliver. Harris comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Outside Holiday. And there's the pass to Portis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Harris outside. Banked in off the glass.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Danny Green, he's checked in for Howard. And it's Seth Curry in for Matisse Thybulle. Right wing. Here's Embiid. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the 76ers lead by 1. Right side out of the Kumbo. Here's Portis. Outside out of the Kumbo. Makes it off the glass.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Pass to Embiid. He dishes it to Harris. It's the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And it's 7 points for Tobias Harris.
They count on Harris to get their offense going. He delivers.
Outside Holiday. He kicks to Giannis. Back to Holiday. Right block shot. Portis trying to free himself. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And now Philadelphia on the break. And now we've got the intentional foul. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Green. Simmons passes to Harris. Simmons against Middleton. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. To the middle. Simmons can't get it to go. The Bucks trail. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Right side, Portis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Curry. Pass to Harris. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid dishes to Curry. Here's Simmons. Basket counts.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moment.
Now, Giannis. There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Portis finds Giannis. Shot clock at 5. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
It's weird to say it, but the sheer length of Giannis can put the defense in a really bad position. So hard to defend without fouling.
Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside Holiday. Poked loose. It's stolen by Curry. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. It's in!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Giannis with it. For 3, Middleton. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Thybulle, the pass to Simmons. Kicks it to Embiid from the top of the key. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
He just powered that one. One of the game's top dunkers. Now, here's Thybulle. Not a lot of room. Outside, Simmons. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Here's Collins. And too long on the shot.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Harris finds Embiid. And the layup's good off the glass.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
Young from deep three-point range. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Thybulle, the pass to Embiid. There's the dish to Harris. There's the feed to Embiid. Yep, that one goes. Embiid's got his second bucket.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Out to the wing. Collins wide open. He fires. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Young from deep three-point range. Nice open look, but it's no good. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Good work there as it goes.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Now, here's Thibault. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Young against Simmons. And dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
Here's Young. Open and close and nails it.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Thibault, the pass to Simmons. Embiid with it. And they double up Embiid. Outside, Green from 10 feet out. Bucket is good. Embiid's got 6.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Young with no one around. Well, good with the triple.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Harris against Collins. Good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Young taking his time here. From deep. Hands it from downtown. Young's got his second basket of the night.
We saw that coming all the way. Trae Young just doing what he does best.
Simmons against Young. Green dishes to Simmons. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And they double up Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Green finds Harris. Elbow shot. The offensive rebound. And it's Thibault in the corner. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Young for 3. Tries again. Launches a 3. Again, Young missing. 3-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 8. Harris inside the line. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the 76ers. Curry is out there with George Hill. Then there's Howard. And there's Anthony Tolliver. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3. And it's Gallinari missing.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
And Curry, here we go. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And it only takes a little effort on behalf of Howard to rise up for the flush, using that size and strength to jam it down.
Williams kicks to Okongwu. Williams passes to Herter. That's tipped. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Right side Curry for 3. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
For 3, Williams. They get it again. Philadelphia leading by 9. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Hawks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Philadelphia's gone 1-2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. So Hill kicks to Korkmaz. Howard at the elbow. Back to Korkmaz. Clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Howard can't hit. The Hawks trail by 7. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Curry with him. And it's Reddish picking him up. Outside for Curry. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 6.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
The pass to Herter. Back to Williams. Count it. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Tony Snell's checked in for Atlanta. Some changes for Philadelphia.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Thibault, the pass to Simmons. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And a deep three from Young. The Hawks again can't hit. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. 58 seconds left in the first half. Harris dishes to Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Harris. The tray. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Hunter. Hawks passing it around. Young dishes to Capella to the right side. Green against Young. Over Green. Capella trying to free himself up. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Young. Now, here's Thibault. T right on him. Simmons finds Thibault. To the inside. Green off with the layup.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And so it's the Philadelphia's.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It was Joel Embiid who got hot in the first. He had 8 points, and that should...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Well, when you play as hard as Collins does, you're going to get to the foul line.
First one falls for him. And so Collins nails both of them.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Pass to Harris. Passes it to Embiid. Out to Harris. No one near him. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 6 points for Tobias Harris. Now, here is Young. He's got 10. Can't hit the step-back jump shot. Thibault with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's Harris. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Lobbed up there for Collins. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Young left side. Down low. It's Young on the wing. Over Harris. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Shake Milton comes in for Green. Maxey's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And George Hill's subbed in for Ben Simmons. The pass to Maxey. And stolen by Okongwu. Lets it fly from 18. Gallinari wide open. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And the Hawks making a change here. Fernando's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Harris. Howard finds Milton. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. So it's the Hawks now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And here is Williams. He dishes it to Okongwu. 3-pointers. Snell. Hill pulls it in.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime. Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
3-pointers. Snell sinks the triple.
You can't forget about Snell's deep shot. He relishes torching defenses from there.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marker. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Howard. Okongwu grabs the board. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third.
Look at the leaping ability of Tony Snell. Gets up over the defense and slams it in.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Maxey passes to Howard. They can't stop the run with that one. The Hawks leading. Pass to Fernando. Back to Snell. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Hill passes to Maxey. No good with the layup. Atlanta leading by 3. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Pass to Williams. He lobs it up. And Okongwu slams it in.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Here's Maxey. Count that one. Maxey's got his first 2 points of the night.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
It's stolen by Hill. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Williams. Passes to Fernando. 3-pointers. Snell. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Okongwu. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And a chance here to just double-check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, they've got Korkmaz. Mike Scott out there with Embiid. Then it's Simmons. And it's Curry in at the 2. And here they come. And Young kicks to Gallinari. He can't hit that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Embiid. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
Timeout called the 76ers. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Reddish comes in for John Collins. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Williams in for Young. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
This time's checked in for Atlanta. Then for the 76ers, Tobias Harris comes in for Mike Scott. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Korkmaz.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Done with it. There's the pass to Gallinari. Back to Dunn. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
And that was something else.
What breathtaking quickness by Simmons. So good at blowing by whoever is brave enough to try to take him on.
Done against Simmons. Okongwu dishes to Dunn. Shot clock at 6. The shot will not fall. Simmons with the defensive effort. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. Young is subbed in for Chris Dunn. It's good, and the Hawks lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Curry.
Rising to the occasion, he found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Working the mid-range, but you would think the defense would be keying on him.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And we've talked about Collins becoming a go-to scorer. Important points right there.
Pass to Thybulle. Up top, Embiid. From about 19 feet. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
working the ball around. Capella, the pass to Hunter. A three from Bogdanovich. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Harris against Collins. Back to Curry. To tie it up. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 3. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. He kicks to Young. On the high post. Atlanta gets it back. Capella. That one no good. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Back to Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Capella. The kick out to Young. A three from Bogdanovich. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And it's all about the three right here.
And they're looking to tie it up. Live to play another period. We'll see what they run right here.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And the 76ers call time here. They're behind by 3. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Clint Capella.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Here's Harris. Shoots. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. It was. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's